Edi Dibia, Ujao Miko Sua Ewojo, Namanu Yashem Mikurama, Ujao Miko Sua Ewojo, Namanu Yashem Mikirama. Enti, Misuro, Anajubu Bombiara. Misuro, Anajubu Bombiara. Ononema Kucham, Nima Kucham, Nanimu Anije, Ninu Sinam Metana. Feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are here and amen. Feel blessed, I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like Deepening. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe to let. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like Deepening. We want on that team who can. Ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko biane mabanke se yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely He will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of He who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Done this in the Most High, Almighty God, Creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like Deepening. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe to let. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like Deepening. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. You've been so long. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't move up from Eddie Dibia. Ujao Miko Sua Ewojo, Namanu Yashem Mikirama. Ujao Miko Sua Ewojo, Namanu Yashem Mikirama. Enti, Misuro, Anajubu Bombiara. Misuro, Anajubu Bombiara. Ononema Kucham, chem. Nyanimu anije. Nyanimu anije. Ninu nasina metina. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love. Dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed. Feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are here and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Feel blessed, feel blessed. We want on that team who can, ooh Lord, blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko bianima bankese yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. He done this with the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love. Dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord.
Honey, won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too. And you're doing this.
Sir? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal, and Perfect Couple by Uncle Whyte at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.
Kwesi, how did you count? Kwesi, how did you count?
6 and 5 and 3 and 2.
I suspect that he didn't count. Hello, and welcome to Encore, the Facebook Live platform on which we discuss all things love, marriage, relationship, and what have you. They call me Whyte. I work with Roverman Productions. And at Roverman Productions, before this illness, this pandemic that has no respect for anybody, we used to produce a play every quarter at the National Theatre. Now, we cannot ask people to come to the theatre, so we bring the theatre to them. So if you go to our website, rovermanproductions.com, you will find 3 plays there. The Day That Came, The Comeback, Make Me a Woman Tonight. And but next week, God willing, we may be able to add a 4th with the title Rejected. We hope you'll be able to watch that one. If you haven't watched any of the 3 that are there already, you are missing a lot. So watch, encourage others to watch it, and let's build a huge online community. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. I do not take the fact that you join us for every episode for granted. Now, last week, for those who are regular with us, you realize that we started a discussion. We talked about the silly things we all say in love relationship. We've all said some before. Sometimes when we are reminded of it, we feel very, very ashamed, and yet when we fall in love again, we'll say them again. Now, I left here after I've seen some of the comments people sent, thinking that, oh my goodness, these people are going to think that this man, I will cry with romantic things. So, yeah, because that's what they will say. Because some people say that every line they've ever tried to use, I have exploded, I have destroyed. And a number of them said they are left with no lines now. So today I decided to restore all of you. So I am going to share with you 30 things you can say, nice, sweet things you can say to the person, the special person in your life, and mean it. 30. These are things you can say, and no matter how it is analyzed, you'll be fine. It will be true, and all that. So we're going to go through them, and then quickly we'll then see where we go. So again with me, the beautiful and the erudite Efe. Yeah. Yes. And the beautiful and erudite Joanne. Oh, Baby, very beautiful and erudite. And then the guy who, whenever I see him around and I can get him, if he even passed here in an ambulance to the hospital and I see him, I'll drag him into the studio because he makes our show so much fun. JB.
Erudite JB. Handsome and erudite JB.
Handsome and erudite JB. The good news is that on Wednesday, JB became a father for the 4th time.
Are you serious? Wow, congrats.
Yes. Yes.
He said you miss me now.
And he has a fantastic mister, 2 boys, 2 girls. So he's in a different world right now. He's in a different world right now. And then also with us is a guy who has 3 children to catch up. With JB.
Come on now.
Adrian, and Adrian is always good to have Adrian. It's so much fun to have Adrian because he's sincere with his views, and that is always wonderful to see. Now, I wanted to acknowledge a few people, but let me silence this thing. I wanted to acknowledge a few people. Let me see if I can. Well, we'll start and then I'll acknowledge them. Okay. The nice things you can say to your loved one and mean them. Number one, this smile is mine, but the reason is you.
Hey! Punchline! Hi! Punchline!
Entering the realm.
This smile is mine, but the reason is you. And then two, never lose your heart because I am in there.
Hey! Hey, uncle! I wrote that punchline.
Three, sometimes I knock on the doors of your heart just to make sure I still live there.
Uncle, how different is this from last week?
I know you get a chance to talk about it. Because of you, I want to be a better person. Now, guys, your comments. For this, we have 30 more to go. So,
Uncle,
yes, sir.
I don't think the ladies will be happy with point 1 to 3
Are they?
because it doesn't really favor them,
I'm listening.
especially the okay. Let's take the 3 for instance. No, the 2, please, Uncle. If I can see the 2, I think there's 1 point.
Okay. Yeah.
Never lose your. It is something they will always lose. Yes. Oh yes. I mean, girls and their you know the way they handle their heart issues. If they know a man lives there,
Yes.
you know they will
Comment you there.
So I don't think they understand the 2 well. They don't really understand the 2 well. So I don't think the 1, 2, 3. I think the 4 is what they will enjoy because I mean there's a balance there. Yeah.
Joanne, please, let's go.
1 and 4 work for me.
The 4.
1 and 4.
1 and 4 work for me. The smile is mine, but the reason is you. I mean, I was smiling silly when you said it. It's
Okay.
a really sweet one. Because if you want to be a better person, that I agree with. But
Okay.
2 and 3 is like something it's corny. It's
So
like
cheesy, eh?
it's very cheesy. Like knock on the doors of my house to make sure I still live there. I mean, I don't know, but it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
For me.
The 3. I knock on the doors of your heart just to make sure I still live there.
Is this figurative?
No.
No, it's not.
In a relationship, in every stable relationship, once in a while partners test each other just to see that you still care. We all, in some subtle ways, you do something just to see, does he still care about me? Do I still mean that much to him? And that is why that is important. That sometimes I knock on the doors of your heart just to make sure I still live there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, sometimes we don't get it, and so then it results in a fight. Why are you doing that? Why did you say that to me? No, hang on. I just wanted to see whether I still mean anything to you.
But Uncle, in most cases, it's the women who do that. In a few cases that the man would want to knock.
Boss, we all do it. We all do it. Okay, the next one will be taken by Efe and Adrian. So get ready. I love how I am when I am with you. Then 6. Just when I think I couldn't love you more, you show up and give me another reason for not wanting to live without you by my side.
Hey,
Nice.
what are we doing here?
Uncle,
Yeah, Adrian, go.
my wife has said 6 to me before.
Okay.
And I think it was one of the sweetest things she had ever said to me.
It felt good, didn't it?
Yeah, it felt so good. Felt so good. And I number 5 is just perfect. Like, you know, you are a certain self with everybody, but with the person you love, she brings the very best out of you.
Okay.
And I like who I've become also because of her, and who I am with her.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, and it's so nice the way it's put there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flip side. Number 5. So the suspicious woman be like, so how are you with others then?
Oh, I'm not myself. I don't feel that comfortable.
And then, like, okay, so is there another nicer option? Obviously, that's just the flip side. But I think they're both really, really lovely. Number 6. I think number 6 is borderline. It's one of those like it's so nice that it's like, really. But I do think that when someone says something like this, it's real, and that's probably why it could sound so cheesy, because it's like that is real.
Okay.
So yeah.
John will take this. So John, read it.
Number 7. Take your time and choose wisely, they said. Love will come when you are ready, they said. I did. It did. And here we are together.
Hey! Woo! Shakespeare!
Actually, I'm giving us words. Wow. It's good I copied it here.
No, man. Yeah.
Take your time and choose wisely, they said.
Yeah.
Love will come when you are ready, they said. I did. And it did.
Yes.
And here we are together.
Hey, uncle, are you
This
telling
is
us
nice.
something?
This is nice.
Because, this is an advice we give. Take your time. Love cannot be rushed.
Yes.
So I heard that. Okay, so I decided, okay, I'll take my time. I would also choose wisely. Then they said, oh, love will come when you are ready. You can't force it. Okay, so I waited. And here we are together.
Uncle.
Yep.
This is like a really nice summary of Song of Solomon.
Okay.
Daughters of Israel, do not awaken love
Yeah.
before your time. It's like this is one of the most practical, like nice, yeah.
Song of Solomon is one of the few books in the Bible Efe can quote.
Nice.
She reads it from.
Are you sure?
Yeah, from cover to cover.
I'm in shock.
Got something else quickly.
What? All I'm seeing is what?
All right, let's go on because we still have a long way to go. Efe, read this one.
Number 8. Sorry. Number 8. 7.5 billion people on Earth, and we still found each other. It must be magic.
Hey!
It is magical.
It is not magic.
Like juju?
And Adrian, read number 9.
Number 9. Words cannot express all that. Oh, believe you're covering my screen. Okay, words cannot express all that you mean to me. May you somehow just know that which I cannot explain.
Yeah,
May you somehow just know that which I cannot explain.
That which I cannot explain.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Uncle, these are true.
Oh my gosh. I feel.
Uncle,
know.
you can never
Now I'm
quantify
emotional.
how much you love somebody.
No, and sometimes for the men, we can't even
Express
explain
it.
it. No.
Because there's sometimes that my wife asks me, do you still feel the same about me? And I've never, I don't know how to answer that question. Do I still excite you? And I want to explain it by not saying you excite me. It's I can't quantify how much you've come to mean. That excitement you gave me in the beginning has grown.
Yes.
It has.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
more tangible
Than
now
it used to
just
be.
excitement than
Yeah.
just flutters in the stomach. So you can't express it, and this puts it perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, same. My cheeks are hurting.
It's so sweet.
Okay,
Yes.
you read it.
Like today is funny because I'm loving them, I'm smiling, and then there's the flip side. And the flip side for number 8 for
Yeah.
me is this whole thing about whether there's one person for you or not. But then the good thing is that actually I don't think this is about that.
No, this is not about that.
This is about like there could have been anyone.
Yes, it could have been anybody.
300 other people, and it was us, and this is it.
Yeah.
And I think when you reach that this is it moment, it's that inner like that peace, that groundedness, and that is just
Jerry.
In a very long time, this is the first time.
Your mic.
Hello, 1 2.
Yeah, go.
This is the first time I am seeing beautiful words like this. I mean, well crafted. I think it's because it is coming from a writer. I'm sure we may have used words like this, but did not put them together well like this.
Okay.
For a woman to hear us say, like, for example, the point 8, 7.5 billion people on earth.
Yes. And we still found each other.
We still, I there.
Yeah.
It's nice, but
And it is true.
it is true, but maybe because you're a writer, so you know how to place the words well. You know.
No, these are not necessarily my words. Some of them are my words. I won't tell you which of them are my words. But a lot of them, I have done quite an extensive study and research for
Yes.
the right words to say to mean it.
But
And that will still be true.
We don't have that.
some of you don't.
Well, well.
Okay. Number 10. I don't have much to give you. I'm not rich. I'm not a rich man. What I can promise is that everything I do will be for you. Always.
Everything I do it for you.
And then the other one, John, read number 11.
Number 11. I never thought I'd want to settle down, but you changed everything. I'm a better man with you in my life.
Yeah.
That's one is real.
Yeah.
All right, your comments.
I've heard quite a number of guys say this about the women they've married.
Oh, by the way, Grace is online.
That was the
JV control.
All right, yes. Who was going to give us this thing?
Yeah, I was saying that the number 11
Yes.
is something that a lot of men who are ready to get married say about
Yes.
the women they are marrying. Yes, especially when they are very free-spirited and don't have marriage on their list for a very long time. But then when they find that one person who, for want of a better expression, ticks all their boxes and makes them feel right, they say this because you have brought the change, and because of you, I want to settle down. I want to settle down with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a genuine thing that
because our default settling down is not part of us. So it takes a special girl to make me, it wouldn't be bad to do this. But half of the others, no. You come and go. Pass through. All right.
Uncle, the number 10.
Yes, go.
I don't think it's every woman who would want to hear that.
That I don't have much. They know. You think your woman doesn't know that you don't have the money?
But she's also looking for someone who can take good care of her.
Oh, no. Women, when they make up their mind, they know exactly what the situation is. And they always have a reason why you, even though you don't have anything, it is you I want. And they always choose. We don't choose. We are chosen.
Yeah, that's true.
We wake up one day, now, are you my wife? It always takes us by surprise. My wife. But the women, they know. They know JB doesn't have much. But maybe I like JB's vision.
I still stand where I'm standing because I think some women, when they've hit a particular age, that is when they will go with the number 10.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
But I think that when
Yes.
you're a young woman,
Because
if a guy says this to you honestly, that's sometimes where you find a lot of girls' friends and parents saying, "I don't know what she sees
In this boy.
in this boy," but
And-
he's made it clear to her that I am perfectly aware of my situation.
Mm.
I know you are, but I want you to understand that there's a goal
Yeah.
here,
And-
and if you come with me, like it will be great.
Uncle,
JB.
there are young women who at that young age would want to settle. And start life. Such a woman, when you say this to her, you wouldn't have an issue.
Well, there are always exceptions. So then, yeah, there are some women like that.
Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. We'll go on. So let's go to 12.
To have you in my life is a blessing. It's a blessing I could never deserve. You are the definition of grace, my wife.
Grace is grace is unmerited favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unmerited favor.
You got
Yeah.
it good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. For 13, come on.
13. Some say to know you is to love you. I say to know you is to be truly blessed. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, JB, you
Well,
decide to make that your own. So go ahead.
I
Sorry.
don't think today I can really be in my element because today the words are really soothing. I feel like a lady now. you know, those who know me and when I come and sit here, you know I'm always on the opposition. I'm always like back. But today the words are hitting me.
They are disarming you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm armless now.
That's what love does. That's what true love does. Okay, if you take 14 and Adrian will take 15.
14. For yesterday's memories, today's love, and tomorrow's dreams, I love you.
15. You know what? I never ever planned to like you this much. And I never thought you'd be on my mind this often. It came as a total surprise. But I love it. I love it. Okay, number 15 is true for me. Like, for me, I had strict rules and strict principles about how to love somebody.
Okay.
And they were very the things I lived by for a while.
Okay.
And this lady comes to my life and I break every of my rules.
Yes.
Without even knowing it. I break everything and I'm like, come on.
Things you say you never do, you are
never
doing.
do. I'm like, what am I doing? Then I tell her I'm scared because like I'm afraid the way I am behaving to you. I can't, like, it's too much. It's too much. You can't control how you feel. It takes over you.
Yeah. May that feeling last and go into years. One of the young men I knew, or I still know because he's still alive, vowed that he would never marry any girl who is dark. And he made so much noise about it that everybody knew this guy. If you are not fair, forget it. Don't even dream it. He is married to a girl I'm fairer than. So this thing about you meet a person and all the principles and this thing, they all go out of the window, and then.
Oh my God.
And the interesting thing is that you are happy to throw them out of the window. All right, let's go. Joanne, take 16.
16. I am glad we are born in this era of smartphones, computers, etc. Otherwise, I would have to perfect climbing the wall outside your window just to get in touch with you.
This is Whyte.
That's so nice.
This one is Whyte.
Oh man,
Captain Planet.
this is so nice. But it is true. It is true. It reminds you of my mom and dad.
Why? They used to climb walls?
No, like my dad never used to climb wall or anything, but he told me a story about how back then, because there were no phones and he used to live in Medina, my mom was a Pupuashi.
Okay. Oh,
he
okay.
has no way to contact her, tell her that she's coming in. So he would go all the way there and just be there and wait for her to come. There was a time that he got there, I think after 6 p.m. It wasn't even 7. But then her grandma sacked him because it was late. So I coming today in my house
at 6.
At 6. He didn't go. He was there.
Yeah.
And he was just there. And so they laugh at me and my brother that we are lucky to have smartphones.
Yes.
And computers that at midnight we can be chatting and nobody's interrupting our call. So it's very sweet. Oh, things we do for love.
Yeah. If it takes 17 and Adrian will take 18.
17. Loving you is like a copied assignment which I can't explain. I like it, but I'm still trying to understand it.
No, okay, let me help you.
Yes, please.
You know, some students are given an assignment, they don't do it, they pick a friend's assignment. And then copy it.
You have no
and then submit it. Now he has no idea because he didn't do the research.
Yeah.
So if you called him to ask him questions about the assignment he has submitted.
Uncle, I like this one.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
so loving you is like a copied assignment, which I can't explain.
You love me. What is it? They're just like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's like econometrics.
This is great.
Okay. 18. I want to be your favorite hello and hardest goodbye.
You hang up. No, you hang up.
You see when you visit a girl and you like her so much, and your house is like a few kilometers, you go escort her. She go escort you. It's like, oh, now let's go.
I have a story like this.
Okay.
So there's this special person, and I used to, after work, I used to go to where they live, where their mother lives, and we would have dinner with the mom, and then walk and chat and walk and walk and walk. Then we'll pick a car from, let's say, Osu, Oxford Street, to 37. And then when we get to 37, it's like, so we'll pick the car back to Osu. And then when we get to Osu, we'll walk on, and then we're like, okay, it's time to go. Okay. So then he'll be like, oh, let me just take you back to 37. So we'll get to 37, and now it's like, so the last car to Spintex is coming now. So and we're just standing there like, oh no, should we go back to Osu again? So yeah, this thing is real. Like, yeah, it's real.
It's called Ojakwai Ministry.
Ken, there's a reason why you are not here, Philistine.
What's but I have a mic here.
That story this morning.
Jerry, 19.
You make me feel special, and I love that feeling. I think my wife has said this to me before. Yes. I'm saying this because she's online. And it's true. She said it before.
Wait, check. Let's be sure before. Is this her?
Yes.
That's her. Is that her?
That's my wife!
Grace, you're my team. It's wonderful. Okay, Joanne, take 20.
They say a picture tells 1,000 words, but when I see yours, all I see are 3 words. I love you. Oh.
1, 4, 3.
I know, right?
Sounds like Methodist hymn 3, 4, 5.
1, 4, 3.
You guys have no idea what kind of politics JB is doing with the things he just said about the Methodist hymn book. Because he's married to the daughter of a Methodist minister. So he's seriously encoding his messages this afternoon.
You will get there.
And you guys thought JB cannot be romantic, you see? All right, let's continue. We have 10 more to go, so let's go. Okay. JB, read this one.
You deserve the world. But since I cannot give that to you, I will give you the next best thing, which is my word. Wow.
Uncle.
22, Adrian.
I love this. You're the only girl I love right now, but in about 10 years, there will be another. She will be calling you mommy. This is our coming little girl opportunity.
Adrian, receive it.
I receive.
All right, Joanne, take this one.
Give me a minute, I'm emotional. The only thing better than having you as my husband is our children having you as their daddy. Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
This is very true. Yeah, this is very true. I've said something similar before.
Okay.
Something similar. Yeah. This is
okay.
Nice.
37 and also read 24.
Our love is like the waves in the sea, sometimes calm, sometimes tempestuous, but always there. See, Uncle, it reminds me of, Peter.
Yeah. Oh, go sister, go.
Oh, but don't you read your Bibles? You know the story?
Yeah, but it's like, if we want to see where you're
and
going.
when Jesus was like, come out onto the water,
Yeah.
and you're like, I don't want to. And then you come out and it's like, it's not that bad, It's great. It's great.
Keep holding up to me.
All right, so let's go. 25. JB, take 25 for me.
25. It took you a while to come into my life, but you were worth the wait. Uncle, you see, the problem I'm having right now is the words, the way we read it, they are full. So if you are trying to break it down and you don't do justice to the breakdown, it's like you didn't quite do well with breaking it down. So
yeah.
it's complete.
Okay.
So one again.
Adrian, 26.
I don't care how hard being together is. Nothing is worse than being apart. Yeah. I should know this. We spent the first 2 years of our relationship apart, and it was the hardest thing we could ever do, and it was the best thing we could have ever done for our relationship. It got us to know us for us, and we got to know our minds and how hard it is to be away from each other, that we cherished every single moment we spent together. So when I'm coming to see you, it is for us, and those moments are like they are like that's how serious it is. It's not like I come and hey BB, you don't pay attention to me. We saw how hard it was to be apart, that every moment we cherished.
Kwesi, let's take a little break so the ladies and the gentlemen here will recover kakra. I haven't seen JB this over.
I don't even understand why I'm not talking. Because like on a normal day, I'll be very active.
Yeah. So Kwesi, let's take a break, and then when we come, we'll take the what is left.
Didn't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too. And you're doing this.
Sir? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal and Perfect Couple by Uncle Whyte at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.
There once was a time when the Israelites roamed in the desert so far away.
Well, we weren't that far away.
They were led by one man. They say his hair was so long.
And silky too.
He wrote on tablets, he wrote on tablets, he wrote on tablets of stone. His name was
No, that is not how to tell my story. This is how to tell it.
They call him Moses, Moses. They call him Moses, Moses. They call him Moses, Moses. They call him Moses, Moses.
Now this is a story of a king without a crown. The people out of Egypt and Pharaoh had a crown. Was born, wrapped, he was placed in a basket, put up on the Nile, was supposed to be a casket. Rescued by the princess from his death.
He blew, man.
Well, thank you for staying with us for the break, and you are welcome. We've looked at 26 nice things and sweet things you can say and mean them. And we are doing that because last week I know that we took away all your raps. But today, hopefully, we are giving you even more than you would ever have had. So we said we're going to do 30, and then after that, I have a surprise for you. So we are on 26, number 27. JB, let's go.
Uncle, we didn't read the 26.
Oh, we didn't read 20.
We read only 25, and then we went on the break.
Okay.
Oh, I read it.
Oh, he read it.
You read it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, JB.
We are two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other.
Joanne, 28.
To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to be loved by the person you love is everything. Uncle, it's true. It's true. Oh, I do.
We are two imperfect people. And I wish that we would all recognize that in our love relationship. Yeah. But the good thing is that we refuse to give up on each other. All right, so we have 2 more to go. Let's finish that. I'll take the 30 because I would explain that one to you. Efe, take 29. I'll take 30.
I married you because I loved you. Now I will love you because I married you. That ties in nicely with how you always say love is a choice.
Yeah.
So now you're choosing that every day.
Yeah. So I'm going to commit to love you.
Because you can marry somebody and not love the person you've married.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's courtship is so sweet and all that. But after courtship, after the wedding, the things can change if you do not decide that from now on, I married you because I loved you. That was done. But now that I'm going to love you because I have married you, because you are my spouse.
The love sort of transforms.
And 30, on the 54th wedding anniversary of Billy Graham, he was asked about the secret of his marriage, the success of his marriage. And this is what he said. His wife is called Ruth. He said, Ruth and I are happily incompatible.
Wow.
Ruth and I are happily incompatible. So it hasn't succeeded because we flow so well. It has succeeded because we refuse to give up on each other.
Yeah.
So they enjoy the incompatibility.
They enjoy their differences and their headaches. They found ways of working around it. And that is the secret to success in marriage. That is the secret to success in marriage. Your partner may annoy you. There are times you look at him sleeping and you think,
find a stick and then finish him.
And finish him, yes.
Yes.
He's snoring too.
Yes. But that is not the case. All right, so we've done 30. I'll take your general overview of all the things we have said, then I'll bring you my surprise. Let's go. Anyone?
I think the 28th, I can imagine myself telling a lady.
Telling who?
A lady. Or let's say my wife. Oh, my wife. My wife. Najoko. Earlier I said that you were able to. It will only take a writer, a deep thinker, to be able to coin the words like this, put them in this perfect way. But you see, if it were me, like the 27, 28 said, we are two imperfect people. And leave it there. I may not think of the diffuser, the next line, that diffuses the first line. So you see, there is the harder side, and then there is the line, that the phrase that diffuses the whole. So I think this 30 vibes, I'm going to hold so close to my bosom, even though I'm married. I'm going to repeat them one after the other to my wife every day, and then mean it, because I'm seeing a different light. You know, I have done a few vibes, but these are vibes. You know,
all right.
These are vibes.
Yes, Adrian.
Uncle, beyond vibes, these are truths, and these are things that you feel, and words might fail you in expressing them, but I feel that the moment you feel them and you can communicate them, even not as perfectly or as well as these are put, and you can come across with how you feel truthfully, your partner will appreciate them if you drop them. I think most of us, or some of us, have expressed ourselves these kind of feelings maybe in similar or close to the way these have been put, but the truth behind them will resonate with your partner and will create a smile or these fluttery feelings that we are feeling today reading them. Yeah.
Okay. Joanne.
For me, these are all extremely sweet. And they are very true, like you said. And it makes me appreciate my husband more, because he toes this line a lot more. He's not a sweet talker.
Okay.
Like last week's thing that you just say things to make your head, ice cream in your head melt and things like that. No. He's more of, anytime he does something nice out of the blue and he adds a note, he would say something like, I'm glad you're the only one who can handle my annoying self.
Okay.
Things like that. And sometimes I roll my eyes, I'm like, yeah, whatever. So you're annoying, but you're still doing, something like that. But then it makes me appreciate the truth behind his vibes and the fact that they are actually really sweet. And so I thank God that he will probably not watch this one. So I'm going to start releasing this on him from time to time. Yeah.
Chris is asking about the book 3 of Working with the Devil series. Chris, I will deliver very soon.
Amen.
Effie, your turn.
So all of this has made me, it's subdued me as well. And that's because I don't think they're necessarily eloquent things. They're just real things. And when someone comes to you with a statement, I know recently I was saying something and someone was like, you don't really understand, you don't seem to understand how much I love you. And that's the kind of thing that makes you go, oh, when a person just says things that are a little difficult, that this is the depth of it. I can't use simile and a simile, all these nice things to write you a poem or whatever, but if I'm speaking from my heart, that is what triggers a reaction. And I think that's what's made each of these remind me of something positive that's happened, because it's the simplicity of, I might not be able to explain this well, but this is what it is.
Yeah, a copied assignment.
That one, what's funny about that? I was saying earlier that with a lot of them, in the wrong context, they would turn you off. And some of them are borderline between last week and this week. Things that things that are just a lie. Like, you are my world. That was from last week, right? You're my whole world. This week is, I can't give you the world, but I can give you my world. That makes sense. That's real. Because whatever you have is yours to give, as opposed to saying that everything you are, that's conditional. Once it changes, you're not there anymore.
That the Parliament House is my uncle's.
So I all of this has made me appreciate quite a few people in my life now, and I don't think it's all even just romance stuff.
Okay.
So I'm grateful for all of these.
Well, Elsie is recommending that people relating, and Elsie, it shouldn't be just couples. People in love relationships should make this a 30-day challenge. Take it like a pill a day, one line a day. But don't copy these. Find it from your own heart. If you're truly in love, you'll find the words. All right, then. I promised you a surprise.
Yay!
We all go, we search for the right, sweet things to say. We all want to find that thing we say that gets results, that enhances our relationship, that strengthens it in ways we couldn't have imagined possible. We forget that it is not how creative and how poetic you can be. It is about how sincere and real you can be. So I'm now going to share with you 10 simple statements. 10 simple statements that can save your marriage anytime. That can save your relationship anytime. That can enrich your relationship every time. That can enhance your love experience anytime. So, and it's coming on the back of this because I've given you I gave you the dessert. Now we're going to have the meal.
The main course.
Yeah, we're now going to have the main course. That's the way I wanted to design it. One, I love you. It never gets old. I love you, especially at the right times. Two, please. We somehow lose we lose the ability to be nice and to be courteous when relationships get stabilized. And it is terrible. We need to get back to that. Three, thank you. Thank you. The lady serves you, oh, thank you. And it will amaze you how many people in stable relationships have not heard thank you in so long a time. 4, I am proud of you. There is something special about it when the person who knows you the most says, I am proud of you. It's 5, I miss you. It's always good to know that, yes, we just parted this morning, and then by 10 o'clock a call comes. I miss you, or I'm thinking about you. 6, I am sorry. You've messed up. Don't justify. Just go straight. I am sorry, and mean it. 7, you are my best friend. You are my best friend.
Bestie.
Come again?
Bestie.
No, you are my best friend. You are my best friend. You may not be the friend I talk with, but if something is important, I know when I come to you, I'll be great. 8, you make me happy. 9, good morning. This is for couples. Everyone is laughing because everyone knows that she hasn't said good morning to the Foko in a long time. Akusha, when is the last time you said good morning to David? Hey, Akusha says good morning to the other. Okay, what about 10? Good night. 11, you look good. Men especially forget that women dress for them. They dress to please you. And yet, quite often we ignore. We don't think it is necessary to comment, oh, of course, you know you look good. Why should I say it? But say it, because you are the reason why she did. But the ladies must also understand that we too, the men, we love to be admired. Oh, yeah. So say some to the man. You look good. And then finally, I forgive you. It's a sweet word. Yeah. I forgive you. I do. And because I've said I forgive you, it will not be raised in any other fight. It's over. Sure. Because sometimes it is so distressing when they say they're forgiving you. Then a month later, you are in an argument. And then the case is dropped. It's, oh.
Forgiven but not forgotten.
No. Yes. Right. So those are the 12 things that I thought. Don't worry about being poetic. Be real. Be sincere. Be respectful. Be courteous. And if you're able to do these things, you'll be sweet. And because you do these things and you become sweet, you'll find the words to go with it. You'll find the words to go with it. All right, let me take your last comments and then we go.
So for me, as far as these ones are concerned, I really, really agree with you because I can take my situation for example, and I realize that there are times where maybe you would have a disagreement about something and you really don't feel like talking to the person. But then once you stick with these, I really don't feel like talking to my husband, or you can tell that he doesn't feel like talking to me. But once you stick to these very simple things, you see him in the morning and say good morning.
Yes.
Or you're going to bed and you say good night. It has always been sort of an icebreaker. Mm-hmm. It always sparks conversation again. And so if you make this a practice, there's no time that you would never be talking to each other, because once the person says good morning, there'll be a response, good morning. Then you can ask a question. That's but once you pass by the person like the wind, even if the person is not upset anymore, there's no opportunity to start another conversation. When you say things like good morning, good night, like Akosia said, it's a mekodao. So I noticed that. So I said, do you say good morning? I thought I said, do you say good morning? It's like, we kind of do. We may not use the same words, good morning, but like, if doing something, he's passing by, probably he hasn't brushed his teeth, like, yeah, also, that kind of thing. Like, at least
acknowledgement. He has acknowledged your presence.
There's a human being you're living
right.
with, even
Yes.
if you can't open your mouth and speak it. A tap on the back, things like that. Oh, you look good. It's nice. And the please and the thank you, it's very important. Once you say please, you are being respectful. Once you say thank you, acknowledge that the person has done something good for you. And it always motivates your spouse to do more once you acknowledge that.
Dr. Sasu, don't stay online and make noise. We needed you in the studio. I would have liked to see the effect of these lines on you. Whether you still have been able to do it. All right, Effie, your last words.
So words are a tool, and you need to use them wisely and intentionally. I know they say women speak more words in a day than men do, and I don't think it's about quantity of words, but the quality. I think once you learn to understand the things that make your partner respond positively, use them genuinely and as often as you can. But I also don't think that, and I don't think we should use these words arbitrarily. They shouldn't just be thrown away, because you can feel when someone is throwing these ones out, thinking, oh, for example, I'm sorry, oh, it's a woman, I got to say sorry, then it loses it. So I feel like speak genuinely and intentionally with the aim to make that person feel uplifted, special, and so on. So that's
Elsie seems to be trying to say she knows Ghanaian men. Elsie, when we say I miss you, what does it mean? She says that we use it as a code.
Oh, yeah.
It is
Adrian,
a code.
you understand it?
Yeah, it's a code. Oh. The ladies say where we say I miss you, we are not missing them. We want them to come and we'll miss them. We want them to miss.
And when they say they miss us, what does it mean?
See?
They miss the chop money? Maybe they miss the chop money.
Maybe they miss the money. Maybe it's the money they miss.
Elsie, are you cool?
It's the money they miss, it's true.
All right, Adrian, your words.
Uncle, I didn't know these words are sweet, but once you put them, I cast my mind back to when my wife has dropped these words, and I've seen how it has reinforced certain behaviors, especially thank you. Yesterday I bought certain things for the house that she didn't tell me to.
Okay.
She didn't make a list. I just saw them, and when I was going, I was like, oh, I have to buy these when I'm coming back. And when she came back, I said, oh, you bought the thing? Oh, I was even thinking about this. Thank you. I felt so good. I didn't even make it sure. I was like, family don't say thank you. Family don't say thank you. I'm like, And these little things go along with
things, so.
Yeah, they enforce good behavior.
Know them. We don't see the importance they make in our love relationship. Before I got married, when I was dating my wife, I love you was very common. Every minute we spoke on phone, we ended our conversation with I love you too. Then when we got married, she wanted us to continue like that, but I wasn't coming forward. After we got married, I wasn't dropping those lines anymore.
Yeah.
And then now a time came I wanted to change, and I dropped I love you, and it's like my friend. You drop a student, hey, come now, hey, masa. And then
no, because you have stopped doing it, so sometimes it will look as if you are saying that to cover something you've done wrong.
But the truth is, it has become like a fun thing. We've made it artistic. It's become an artwork.
Okay.
So she also comes and then, hey, Kwame, I know she wants something, so she, hey, Kwame, hey, madam. So there's madam, masa in the house. So I think these words are words that are with us, so we should always say them. They make a lot of impact in our love relationship. Yeah.
How do you give birth to a handsome baby boy who will be a champion among his peers? Just say madam and masa at home. And that is how it happens. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Next week, I'm going to ask you, what kind of car or vehicle are you in a love relationship? The way people behave in a love relationship can be likened to one vehicle or the other. One vehicle or the other. So next week, I'm going to let you know what kind of car or vehicle that your love style represents. Oh, it's going to be fun. No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Woman is like a car.
Woman is like a car. Yeah. So we're going to have fun with that one. I'll bring pictures in to illustrate. So, until we come your way again, thank you for joining us, and thank you to the team that have joined me in the studio. Thank you to Efe, to Joanne. Joanne was much cooler today than she's ever been. One line after the other, she goes, oh, and then
I'm in love.
all over again. All over again. And Adrian, thank you very much. And Masa, thank you very much. And so stay blessed and please stay safe. See you. Oh, some people have already.
History tells tales of humans so unique. Angels in rare form and blessings they speak. Ohema, queen who tamed the lion's heart. Obasema, virtue embedded only in what can best be described as Odoman Koma's art. So much sweetness embedded in one person. Her name? Adiepena. Nana Nyame Baba. Odoman Koma Doba. Odoba. Daughter of the earth that gives life. The hope in times of despair and light in the days when darkness befuddles me. Bearer of the sunshine after the gloomy storm. Warrior woman who fights for me to rest my strength. Shield of my home in times of terror. Queen who makes a king feel complete. I cherish you, my dear one. Adiepena, you are the lyric in the song that gives me joy. The gentle breeze in the heat of life's tough questions. You are the one who summons my insecurities to your royal palace and commands them to flee. Champion, mother, yo papa, obapa, divine incubator who brings to fruition the seeds of dreams embedded within. Swallow, the lover my heart seeks after, backbone that supports the head. You, yes you, you complete me. Adiepena, Let me see your face and kiss the dimple which beautifies you. Let me cherish the radiance in your eyes when you smile. I'm held, bound by the sparkle in your eyes, and when you smile, I marvel at God's handiwork. Show me a man more favored than I, and I'll show you a fantasy and a fallacy non-existent. Let them come from far and near to see that Adiepena is a treasure to have. Castanets of laughter like music tune, she sparks mirth in my cheeks. Her curves are enough to hold. Let's drive sorrow away. Let it not be said that I did not appreciate Odomonkuma's gifts. Let my lips not utter any malice against her royal being. Let it not be told that her void could not be filled. Let tales of my love be told far and wide. Adiepena. My dear. You are far more than the worth placed on you. I cherish your very being, your womanhood, your existence, your love, your radiance, your motherliness, your warmth, and forever I will love you. J. Bizzle on the beats.